Morning. We just parked up near Legburthwaite. There's a little lay-by on your left hand side. Head through the village on the St John's in the Vale Road. Once you get to the pay and display car park, directly opposite the car park, head through them big double gates just behind me there, right below Castle Rock. Today we're going to head for a route that we actually failed last year onto Great Dodd. We hit the summit in a blizzard and had to turn round, so today we're going to head back up that route via Ladknott Gill and Little Dodd. Then we're going to head over onto the Dodds to Sticks Pass, and then we'll see where we get from there. So yeah, once you head through them double gates, you'll find this nice track where you head up to another gate where we're going to turn right, start heading up there somewhere. And here's that right turn just by the second gate here. Takes you up alongside this fence and then over a little footbridge with Castle Rock towering above us. Over the little bridge and through this gate, where you'll see our footpath ahead of us on the right hand side of Ladknott Gill. Head over the beck and there's a nice little waterfall just ahead of us. At the waterfall, turn left and head up this bank here. It's not far, it's only about 20 metres, quite steep, just through that bracken, and then we get back onto that proper path. Hit the fence at the top and fight your way around this little section of bracken and we should be on the footpath. I've actually waited till the bracken started to go down a bit to do this route because there's quite a lot of bracken on it. Here we are, just that tiny section, and we're on the path. You could follow the path up from that big black tank at the bottom up here, but you would have missed the waterfall. I guess you could go back to it if you didn't want to do that little bit of ascent and fight your way through there. Look at this view opening up behind us already. We got Castle Rock across the other side of the road. We got Crag and High Rig. So as you can see, there's a lot of bracken on this path. This is Ladknott Gill to our left. Cross the gill just here and head up that little ridge. Gives us a bit of respite from the bracken. And Ladknott Gill's now on our right as we head up in the direction of the Dodds. Once we hit the top of the ridge, there's a bit of a land bridge in the gill just here. We're going to cross that, head up that bank, past that dead tree there, and then onto Little Dodd. The dead tree is always a good landmark in poor weather. Get to that tree and start heading up. That beautiful little ridge we've just came up behind us. It's a little gem, isn't it? There's no path as such past the little tree heading up to Little Dodd. Just keep heading up in the direction of Little Dodd and you'll soon pick up a path heading up to Great Dodd. I'm absolutely flabbergasted as to how nice this weather is. There's not a breath of wind, just a bit of hazy sunshine, but very clear. If you watched my last video on this route, I managed to get to Great Dodd in the winter. Absolutely savage. It was about 60 miles an hour. The ice was stripping the skin off my face just about. So we turned round and head back with the intentions of doing the route again in good weather and a longer version, getting the rest of the Dodds in. I think we're also going to do raise. You can just see the large summit of Carfow Pike over there to our left. Behind that we've got Blencathra and Skidder, Borrowdale, the Winlatter Fells, Grisdale Pike, Hope Gill Head, Grassmoor, Crag Hill, Sale, Causey Pike, and in the foreground here, High Rig. As you can see behind me, the route up past the tree and Ladknott Gill is just a relentless pull up grass. It's a big broad ridge. There's no dangers. If you keep to the line of Little Dodd, you can't go wrong. We can't see Great Dodd yet, but to our right we've got Watson's Dodd and Helvellyn in the distance. Thirlmere behind us. We're just approaching the summit of Little Dodd, and I don't mind admitting that was a hard slog up. Nothing like as bad as some of the stuff we do, like that direct route up Grassmoor, or you know, Doorhead screes down, stupid stuff like that. Just a relentless pull up that grass behind me. Here we are, Little Dodd, or St John's Common, 785 metres. It's a Burkitt. There's the footpath for Great Dodd ahead of us, and the ridge across to Watson's Dodd. Cloughhead behind us, Blencathra behind that, dropping down to Souter Fell. Behind that we got Borrowdale Crags and Boscale Fell, and behind that we got Carrick Fell and High Pike. Behind us we can see everything from Skidder in the north, panning right across all the big fells to Helvellyn in the east. And here we have Great Dodd. There's the cairn where Billy is, and the summit southeast of the cairn, 857 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt, a Nuttall and a Hump. And below the summit we have a summit shelter. This ridge is just beautiful. From the summit of Great Dodd we're going to drop down to Watson's Dodd, then across to Stybarrow Dodd, drop down into Sticks Pass, over Rays, up to Whiteside, and then back down. The summit of Watson's Dodd, 789 metres. It's a Wainwright and a Burkitt. And just look at that view across Thirlmere. We're not far from the summit of Stybarrow now. The summit of Stybarrow, 843 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt and a Nuttall. From Stybarrow we're going to drop down into Sticks Pass and then up onto Rays. Sticks Pass just below us. If you turned right at Sticks Pass, it would drop you down into Thirlmere and eventually back to Legburthwaite where we were parked. Or you could turn left and it would drop you all the way into Glenridding. You can just see the end of Ullswater there. But we're going to cross Sticks Pass and head up there onto Rays. He's the rock star. The summit of Rays, 883 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt and a Nuttall. From Rays we're going to head over to Whiteside and then drop back down into Legburthwaite. I think there's rain supposed to be coming later, so hopefully we'll miss it. We've got Helvellyn straight in front of us, Lower Man, Catstye Cam. Right then, Whiteside, our last summit of the day. There's a couple of mountain bikers in front of us. Let's see if they can get to the summit of Whiteside without getting off them bikes. I think that answers my question. No, they didn't make it up. The summit of Whiteside, 863 metres. It's Wainwright, Burkitt, Hewitt and Nuttall. We're going to head down towards Thirlmere, down this ridge here, in the direction of Brund Crag, and then back down to Legburthwaite. I met a lovely family as I was heading up Rays earlier. They were going down towards Sticks Pass. I think the guy's name was Paul. My apologies if it wasn't Paul. He had his lad and his lass with him. They all subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, so thank you for watching them. Much appreciated. I'm delighted. Fantastic to meet you, and I hope you've had a great walk, and I hope you're watching this one. Drop me a comment. They also told me they watched Dave Austell's channel, but not as much as mine, and they were thinking about doing the outlying fells. We've dropped into the col below Whiteside. I'll give you a little look at the route. That's Watson's Dodd, Stybarrow Dodd, Rays, Whiteside behind me, and straight in front of us the tiny summit of Brund Crag. Here we are, Brund Crag, 610 metres. It's a Burkitt. The summit's marked by them 2 blocks of stone on that outcrop. The ridge will drop us down in the direction of Thirlmere, back to Legburthwaite just down there. After you, lad. It's a bit boggy here. Come on. He's gone round the bog. There's a great big blob of bog right by the gate and he wouldn't come through it. So that's Brund Crag now behind us. There is a path comes down through the rock and the crags directly to this gate, but today from the summit we took a left and we head down the grass to this point here, where we then traverse back onto the path below the crags and then to the gate, just to make it a bit easier really. The rock's a bit slippy today and I don't like climbing down rocks. I like going up them, but I ain't so keen on scrambling down rocks. The path zigzags its way through the bracken. That's Thirlspot Farm below us. Keeps zigzagging through the bracken and the small trees. We're heading for the footbridge down here to get over that gill. Some nice waterfalls in the bottom of the gill. Sure Place Gill. When you go over the bridge in the Lal Gate, stay on the higher path. Don't be tempted to drop down there. I think that path is private down there. We'll take this path here, just where Billy is. Keep a bit of height. All the way to the dry stone wall and another gate. We're almost back at the car now, so I hope you enjoyed the walk. In total, today's walk was about 8 miles. A fantastic route, quiet. That route up the gill at the beginning, no one ever really uses that route. It's a great route, apart from once you get past that tree and you've got that massive slog up the grass onto Little Dodd and Great Dodd. But like I said earlier, it's not that bad. So today's walk starts from the lay-by just before the village of Legburthwaite. Leaving the village, we head down the road in the direction of St John's in the Vale, then started to head up Ladknott Gill, eventually reaching Little Dodd, and then Great Dodd. From the summit of Great Dodd we drop down to Watson's Dodd, and then back up to Stybarrow Dodd. Dropping down into the col of Sticks Pass, we then head up to Rays and then on to Whiteside. Leaving the summit of Whiteside, we drop down to Crag, where we traversed round the crag, back onto the footpath and back into Legburthwaite.